Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and we're back for more SJSU action, so hit that like button. And coming off of that loss versus Auburn, the defending national champs, we actually didn't drop a spot at all. We're still at number 19 in the nation, and they actually didn't even increase at all as well. I think they're still ranked number 8 or 9. So, Emmanuel Thomas, I've highlighted during the last episode, that he wasn't really making an impact on the defensive line. So I am going to make the switch here and permanently move Michael Pryor to the defensive line. I like what he was doing in the second half. They didn't run the ball as well when he was on the field, and I want to make that change. Adam Murphy is actually going to get a little bit of a look. I don't know what kind of packages he's going to be in, but he's going to be on the field, and I want to see what he can do at middle linebacker, rotating in with Managa, because it doesn't seem like Managa is all there. He's great at tackling, don't get me wrong, but he's just not making the impact plays. So Drayvon Jennings is having a shaky start to the season. 6 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Denzel Knox, he started out hot. He has 9 touchdowns on the year, but only 317 yards. That's not bad, but nothing eye-popping. And then our receiving core is pretty much where it's been this whole series. We never had a superstar receiver. It's pretty much been even across the board, and that's kind of how we're going this year. James Jackson Jr. and Andre Armstead both lead our team in sacks with 3 apiece, and we're going into this matchup versus USC, and they have an interesting team here. They are rated high, but I don't know if their production really matches it. They are currently ranked, but I don't know if they're really real. I mean, they're ranked 14 in the nation, but I don't know if they're going to even be ranked by the end of the year. They're kind of one of those teams where it's like, yeah, you're preseason ranked, but I don't know if you're that good to, stay ranked. So Champaign Green is missing this game, so we are at home. Getting back into Pac-12 play. Remember, we did play Colorado earlier in the season, and we are 1-0 in conference. So here is Jennings at home, and with good weather this time, not in the rain. Throw over the middle to Mark Harrell, who is filling in for Champaign Green. He gets a gain of 15. So 1st and 10. Here's a counter play. We do want to run the ball a little more, and there is Knox with his first carry, and that's a gain of 14. And he actually had 2 carries that time for 19 yards, but that's a first down. So now later in the drive, here is Denzel Knox getting another carry up the middle for a gain of 6, and that is going to make it a 2nd down. So now we do lose a couple of yards on a 2nd down. Here's a 3rd and 8 throw across the middle, and that's Sammy Baldwin, and there he is for a touchdown. And it's actually been a couple of games since we actually said his name for a big play, and he gets us on the board to start it out. So we take the lead 7-0. So here is Stepp. They do have a couple of returns here, and Stepp is one of them, and he's a junior running back, actually a senior running back, and he picks up a big gain that time, getting past the 50. Throw over the middle, this time to Vaughn, who's taking a big hit from Michael Cummings, and he almost gets the first down. So 3rd and 1. Here's another throw across the middle to Vaughn, and he's picking up a gain of 7 as this game does move to the second quarter. Here's a throw across the middle, but it does slip out of the quarterback's hand. I'm not sure what was going on that one, but Simmons brings it back out on a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw to the left side, and that's almost picked off by James Jackson Jr. And wow, that would have been interesting. A pass rusher, we dropped him back in coverage, and he almost got his first pick of his career. So now they do settle for the field goal. Here is Jennings scrambling out to the right side, and here's Denzel Knox, and he's moving his way to about the 40-yard line on that one. That's a gain of 21. So 4.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Here is Jay Taylor in the game. He's picking up a gain of 5 on that one and getting it to about the 35. Another carry to him. He's getting the ball back and getting 9 yards on this one. And I want to run the ball a little more than I did last week, like I said. And I just want to see what these guys can do when we kind of lean on them. Maybe go run first, pass second, because Drayvon Jennings does have accuracy issues. He's not always that pinpoint accurate person, that pinpoint accurate quarterback. He's not a pocket passer at all. And that's probably what the future is going to be with Josh Zalewski, that is currently redshirted. But here we do finish off this drive. Denzel Knox gets in for the 2-yard touchdown run, and that one does bring us into halftime with this 14-3 lead, and let's keep it up. So here we go to start the second half, and USC does start with the ball. Here is Simmons handing off two-step, and we do get the tackle in the backfield. First penetration by Holy Minaga on that one, and those are the type of plays I want him to make. Those impact plays where it's not always showing up in the stat sheet as a sack necessarily, but at least getting the penetration in there and forcing, bad offensive plays and tackles in the backfield. So 3rd and 2. Here's a handoff, two-step, and he's getting tackled in the backfield. And James Will Smith is there first, and that one actually does force a punt. So now here to start the second half, our first possession with the ball. Here is Denzel Knox with the carry up the middle. He's getting 12 yards, and look at him. He's got 72 yards off of 12 carries to start this game. So here is Jay Taylor getting the handoff to the right side, and that's actually a draw play, and he's going to lose 3 on that one. So now we get it to a 3rd and 17. Here is Jennings from the pistol formation. He's going to throw the ball over the middle, but it's deflected, and it's going to be incomplete. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted off of the tip. So now we do punt the ball away to Simmons in this offense, handing the ball off two-step, and he's getting a gain of about 4 on that one, and he's going to bring it to about a 3rd and 1 here at the 27-yard line. So now on a 3rd and 1, here's Simmons going to throw across the middle. He's going to have Vaughn, and Vaughn's going to break free, and we sent a cover 0 blitz, and that didn't work. Vaughn's taking it all the way, and USC is right back in this game, 73 yards on that play. So now we do come back out onto the field. 2.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jay Taylor picking up a lot of room up the middle and spinning his way for a 9-yard carry as we're now at the 50. Handoff to Denzel Knox. This time he's having a big game. He gets a gain of 6. And look at this offensive line. Night and day from last episode. Auburn did whatever they wanted to us. And look at us. I mean, we're pretty much manhandling this USC defensive line at the point of attack. And Denzel Knox is getting all the yards he can. So here is Matt Pollard with the reception on the right side. He's picking up a gain of 8 as the senior tight end is having himself a pretty good year at tight end. Not really eye-popping as far as stat-wise, but he's doing his job. So 1st and 10 here at the 20-yard line. Here's a counter play. This time to Knox. He's going to make a move to the outside. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown. SJSU, and Denzel Knox gets his first touchdown. Big, splashy touchdown, I'd say, of the last few games. He's been kind of non-existent, and that time he gets in, and it's going to make a 21-10 lead. So here is Richard getting the catch, and that's Johnny Richard, the leading receiver for USC, and he picks up a gain of 11 and a first down. So Simmons this time from the shotgun. He's going to find Richard again, a quick strike, and he's getting another gain of 16, and he's past the 50 as Richard is, like I said, their best receiver on the roster, and he's probably one of the best, probably in the Pac-12 at this point. So here is Step getting the draw play. That's a gain of 14, and now they get it to a 3rd and 8. Here's a screen pass out to the right side. Step's got a lot of room, and we're going to stop him before the first down marker. So we do get them to settle for the field goal, but no, they're going to go for it. So 4th and 3. Can we come up with a stop? Here is Simmons with the throw to the left side, and that's going to be tipped. A nice play by JoJo Forrest in coverage. We thought they were going to kick the field goal on that one. They have 3 timeouts, 4.5 minutes left. That still would have been a 1-score game, but instead they turned the ball over. So here's Jennings getting the ball off to Mark Harrell, who's filling in for Champagne Green. And look at this. He's got a lot of room. To the left side, he's got a gain of 17. And Mark Harrell just fitting in like a glove. I mean, he is just a plug-and-play guy. And here is Denzel Knox just imposing his will on this defense, picking up a gain of 10 on that one. So a 3rd and inches. Here's another carry up the middle, a wide open hole. And this offensive line has definitely turned it around from last game, as here is Denzel Knox inside the 5, getting another handoff, running over 2 defenders and forcing his way into the end zone. That's a 2-yard gain, and we take the 28-10 lead, and we eventually go on to win this game off of the back of Denzel Knox. So 183 yards, 3 touchdowns off of 24 carries. We want to kind of ride him out in this game after not even pretty much giving him the ball in the Auburn game. That was kind of a mistake. Probably should have done that, especially in the rain, but nonetheless, we get the victory back in Pac-12 play. Managa has 6 tackles. And like I said, I don't know if those are empty calorie tackles because, I mean, he's not really making big impacts as far as, penetration goes, freeing up tacklers, things like that. Just things that, a typical middle linebacker does, just flies around the field. But we'll see. So we do get some good news after that game there. Zamir Hines, our number 1 recruit on the board, actually does commit. He's got 87 zone coverage, and I really like that potential for sure. But bad news comes with good news. Derek Carter, one of the best pass rushers we've seen out of high school, commits to Missouri, and we weren't even close. And then one of the tight ends we were going after, Jay Ballmer, number 40. He went to Cal Berkeley. He's from Cal Berkeley, California, but still commits to a different school other than California school. It's kind of interesting. So now we go up against Oregon State here, as they are 1-3 and probably one of the worst teams in the NCAA at this point. And this is going to be kind of a warm-up game, to be honest. If we take care of business, we can start warming up for these tough teams we still have to play in the Pac-12. So here's Oregon State starting out this game, and here's a handoff to the big tight end lined up at fullback, and he gets 9 yards on that one. So Oregon State is led by senior quarterback Dukert on that one. He gives off to sophomore running back Shannon Prater, and he picks up a gain of 5 on that one and a first down. So here's Dukert from the shotgun. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got Harris, his tight end, and he's picking up a gain of 11, and that is a first down. So now they get it to a 3rd and 4. Here's a draw play, but this time that's a stop in the backfield. Look at Michael Pryor. That's the type of impact I'm talking about at right end. He was there before anybody else was, and he gets the stop, and we forced the field goal. So now here is Drayvon Jennings out onto the field. Throw over the middle. Here is Raheem Akusi starting it out with the catch. And I love Raheem Akusi. He just finds a way to get open. He's not the most athletic slot receiver, but I do want to start using Sammy Baldwin more in the slot, as here as he gets a catch across the middle, and that's a gain of 12. I really like Sammy Baldwin's speed and acceleration. I definitely want to get him, like I said, some more balls in space. And here's a throw to the left side, and there he is again. A gain of 19 and a catch and a first down. So 1st and 10 now at the 30-yard line. Here is Jennings. Throw out to the left side. He's got Carl Wolf, and that's a touchdown. 31 yards. He beats the press, and he beats his man, and he's wide open on that one. That's an easy pitch and catch, and we take the 7-3 lead. So now here is Oregon State back on offense. Here's Prater. He makes a move, and he gets past the 50-yard line. Maybe their offense is better than what I thought it was. Here is Dukert from under center, throwing the ball deep, and that's tipped and almost picked off by Josh Hemphill. He's barely tall enough to make that deflection on that one. And now they get it to a 2nd and 10, running the receiver in motion this time. And they're running the screen pass out to the left side, and he's going to get sacked. And look at this, he's going to fumble, and Cummings is going to come up with the fumble recovery, but take another look. Dukert looks like he's down on that, so they do keep possession. So 3rd and 21. Dukert, once again, from the shotgun. He's going to not have enough time to get rid of that pass, and that's a sack by Terrence Miller, his first sack of the game. So now we do get the punt here as Denzel Knox is back out onto the field, getting a 9-yard carry, and that's a counter play for a nice first down. So here's Carl Wolf this time. Throw out to the right side. He's getting a gain of 8. And we get it to a 2nd and 2 as his first quarter winds down. Another throw to the right side. There's Champagne Green, who is coming off of that injury, and he was well enough to play in this game. Then he gets the catch on that one. So 1st and 10. Here's another throw across the middle. There's Sammy Baldwin holding on to that one in traffic. He took a big hit, and we keep moving this ball on this drive. Throw across the middle. Denzel Knox, another catch, another first, and that's 8 yards. So we do eventually get the ball inside the 5-yard line. Here on a 3rd and goal, Jennings, he's going to take it himself, and he's getting in for the touchdown, taking a big hit on that one, but he gets in, and that makes it a 14-3 lead here in the 2nd quarter. So Oregon State is back out on offense. Here's Dukert. Throw out to the left side, this time finding Harris, and he makes a move. and he gets past the 50-yard line. Kelvin Harris on that catch and run for 32 yards. So now Oregon State does get it down to a 3rd and 9. Here's a draw play up the middle, and he's going to get stopped, and he's not going to get to the first down marker. That's a nice tackle by JoJo Forrest. So they do line up for the long field goal, and that one is going to be wide to the left. And now we have a chance to take the 21-3 lead, possibly on this drive. So here's Denzel Knox, another big hole up the middle, and this offensive line is just parting the sea on this during this game and during this episode. I mean, versus USC, Denzel Knox did whatever he wants, and during this game, he's doing the same thing. So here's Carl Wolf with the catch on the sideline. He keeps a foot in bounds, and that's a gain of 13. So here's Jennings. This time going to scramble out to the right. He's going to get rid of it. He finds Akusi for 10 yards, and we're inside the 5 with 16 seconds left here in the first half. Here's a handoff from the pistol formation, and look at Denzel. He's getting in for 2 yards, and that is going to be a 21-3 lead as we go into halftime, and this is a pretty good offensive output by our team. So now we hop into the second half. Matt Pollard running in motion from the pistol formation, handing off to Denzel Knox, and look at this. He's got a big hole to the left side, breaking a tackle, and that's a gain of 26. Wow. Something has gotten into this offensive line and Denzel Knox because they just can't be stopped. Here is Matt Pollard with the throw across the middle, and that's a nice catch. He takes a big hit, and that's a first down. Later in the drive, here's another throw to Pollard. This time he's going to get to the outside using his stiff arm, and he's getting a gain of 15, and now we're close to the 10-yard line on that catch. A couple of plays later here, 3rd and 5. Here's a throw across the middle. That's Sammy Baldwin, and we got 28 points in this game, and that's a fast 28 points. It is not even the middle of the third quarter yet. So now we take the 28-3 lead. Can we just shut down this offense entirely in this game? Here is Dukert from under center. He's going to throw out to the left side. He's got Harris again, and Kelvin Harris is getting a gain of 9. Seems like he's the only guy on offense that's really doing something for them through the air. So here is Irish on the next pass, and he's getting a gain of 7. And now they move the chains once again. So Dukert throws across the middle. There's Harris again, and he's got a gain of 13 as Oregon State maybe is cooking something up a little bit on this drive. So 3rd and 1, Dukert throw to the sideline. He's got Johnson, but he can't keep his foot in bounds. As I don't know if that was good defense or just a bad pass. So we do get them to settle for the field goal on this drive, and that makes it a 28-6 lead here in the third quarter. Here's a throw out to Champagne Green, his first game back. He gets a gain of 15, and that is going to be a first down. So from the pistol formation, here is Denzel Knox running over a defender. He's getting tackled, but that's a gain of 6. So now we move it forward here. 3rd and 8. Throw to the right side, and there is Mark Harrell again, who picks up a block from Carl Wolf on the outside. A gain of 36. Wow. I can't say enough good things about Mark Harrell. He's just the perfect rotational receiver. And here Denzel Knox does finish off this drive, 35-6. What a turnaround it's been for this team after losing to Auburn. We have definitely shown up the last 2 games. As here is a sack off the edge from James Jackson Jr. on that one. And wow, he just outperforms his rating by so much. He's only a 68 overall. If you guys haven't known that, he is only a 68, and he makes plays like an 80 overall guy. So we do eventually get the punt here as Denzel Knox running the ball some more and just playing a little bit of bully ball as he's got 160 yards rushing in this game. So back-to-back 150-plus yard games for Denzel Knox. So Champagne Green gets the catch over the middle. That's a gain of 13 on that one. And now we get it to inside the 15-yard line. 6 minutes left. Denzel Knox, another big carry. As now we get it to a 2nd and 3. Here's Jennings, throw across the middle. He's got a Kusi, and that's 4 yards for a touchdown, 42-6. And this has gotten out of hand here in this game. So here is Dukert. He's going to scramble out to the left side, throw back to the right. He's finding Harris again, and what a throw that was. So 3rd and 1. Dukert from the shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers out there. We're sending a blitz, though, and look who's there. It's Andre Armstead, and he gets the sack, and that's his first sack of the game, and we force the punt. So now we do put the backups in just to see what they got here on the final drive. Here is Andrew Jordan, that is. He's in on offense. 14 yards for a first down. So here's the handoff this time to Jay Taylor. He's getting a lot of room and picking up a couple blocks and making his way inside the 15. And that's a gain of 19 for him, as that is an easy first down. So over a minute left here in this game. Here's a throw out to the right side. There's Andrew Jordan getting in, and he's getting a touchdown. His first offensive touchdown of his career. Remember, he was an athlete coming into SJSU, and here he finally gets his shine on the offensive end. I just wanted to show this touchdown here. Just seeing him on offense is kind of a treat because we know he can play both sides. But he gets his first offensive touchdown, and we go on to win this game 49-6. Dominant performance. We did what we should in this game. I mean, all around our receivers did well. Running the ball, we did well. And Drayvon Jennings looks different now. We're not forcing throws. We're not really, putting the game on his shoulders as far as passing the ball. Kind of going run first, and I kind of like that identity. We have a lot of good formations with the pistol, and we got to explore that a little bit more. So we're going into some more Pac-12 play next episode, and we're at number 14 in the country. And we're close to getting back into the top 10. So I want to see that jump come the next couple episodes. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, and look at this. I mean, we just straight shut down their passing attack. They only had 120 yards passing in this game. I mean, just straight dominance. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.